Welcome to the Curve Effect, where confidence meets curves and beauty has no limits. I'm your host, Tammy Taylor, and this is your go to space for fashion, health, beauty, and all things self love. Here, we celebrate the power of curves, embrace our bodies unapologetically, and inspire each other to live our fullest, most fabulous lives. Whether it's the latest style trends, wellness tips, or real talk about the real journey to self confidence, this is where you belong. So get ready to own your curves, walk in your power, and redefine beauty in your own terms. This is the Curve Effect. So let's go. Hey, 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 everybody. It's your girl, Tammy T, and welcome to another episode of The Curve Effect. And I am so excited today. I have the amazing Lily Jones, and she is here to talk about her new project, Full Figured Flings. And we also have one of the cast members of Full Figured Flings, Miss Tamika Peacock. And thank you so much, ladies. Thank you so much for gracing The Curve Effect.
Hola.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
Well,
Girl,
thank you for having us.
when I first saw um the full figure flings and I saw what it was about, I was like, man, this is the curve effect. This is what this is about. I'm like, I gotta have them on here. So I am so happy to have you. So so
Absolutely.
so very happy to have you on here. Tell us a little bit about the project itself.
Oh wow. So Full Figure Flames is first of all, it's a passion project, it's a purpose-driven project, but basically it is a story of two black plus size models who are working to expose their fashion agency's colorist agenda, right? But in doing this, they become icons of empowerment. Now, the interesting thing about these two ladies is that while they're plus size models, they have careers. And so a part of this film is subliminally direct in nature, saying that, you know, in a world of everyone that wants to be influencers, we're focusing on the impactors, those that leave a long lasting impact on the world. And that's what Amber and Lauren, Amber, the fair skinned aspiring attorney, and Lauren, the dark skinned future architect, that's what they're doing in Full Figure Flames.
Okay, I love it. And another thing I love is that, and based on what I've seen and what I've read and everything, because I've been reading, doing a lot of research on this. You, the women are being women. We're not being plus size women. You know what I'm saying? We are living women doing women things. We are not separate. We're not different, man. We have men. You know what I'm saying? We got,
Yeah, some fine ones too.
yes, they like this, okay? So, we got men, we got careers. We not always the auntie or the mama or the, you know what
Uh-huh.
I'm saying, the comic relief. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that as well. Ooh, girl, girl, I appreciate that because that's something that I push for all the time. We are not just to be cast as mamas and aunties and big mamas and all that.
And
Nothing
and
wrong with
so
that.
and Tammy, you're right. I think that one of the things that I love about your platform and the platforms that you're connected to, and that's something else that we address, not so much in Full Figure Flings, but we do address it with B2B, the production group, and actually Tamika, she is our executive admin support for the production company.
Mm-hmm.
So she handled everything behind the scenes, and she also supports with the content creation and purpose driven content for reels and things of that nature. So she is that force. We trying to put her on the screen, girl. We trying, but she love what she do behind the scenes. And one of the things that we talk about all the time, we're also addressing ageism. Because, like
Mm.
we said, now let's just be real.
Mm-hmm.
How often do you see seasoned ladies as the love interest,
Right.
seasoned full-figured women as the love interest,
Right. Well,
chocolate seasoned full-figure women as the love interest. So it's layers to this thing. And so it's my job, it's my calling, it's my ministry to peel back all of those layers and use my light skin privilege, right?
right,
To say that all of my mahogany sisters belong on the forefront, to use my not perfectly shaped, not quite all the way plus size, not quite large enough to be a BBW, not quite curvy enough to be called curvy privilege, to provide a platform for those like me that really don't necessarily have a specific place. You just
Right.
get placed where they want you to be, but I don't get placed. I do the placing. And so you
Absolutely.
can't box me in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Girl. Oh, high five. Hugs. All that. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Tamika, you are in the background. You don't want what, and I understand that your choice to be in the background is impactful, of course. But will you ever come on the other side?
I think I will. I think right now it's just me trying to feel my way through. I'm probably more comic relief than anything else because I think if they gave me a love scene, I'll be like, boy, if you don't get up off me,
But we need that
you
too.
making me hot. I'm having hot flashes. I'm 51. I'm having hot flashes. I need you to
Girl,
back
what
up
you talking
menopause,
about?
and I would probably be more comic relief than anything else. So I think I'm probably waiting for her, or I'll probably help her write that good old comedy, and like,
Mm.
okay, now that's the one I'm waiting on. I think I'm ready for that one. So to be serious, I I don't think I had that in me just yet. But my mama tell
But
me all the time, she's like, you should have been a comedian because you crack jokes all the time. I'm like, yeah, sarcasm lives in my spirit. So
but but we need.
I enjoy doing the content too, because
Mhm.
when it came time to do content for Lauren, and they had like a sex scene and putting that together to show like the clothes on the floor and how everything ended up. I had fun just trying to put that together. I was like, "Oh, how am I gonna make this look real good?" And for me that was fun. It was challenging. So
Mhm.
doing the content and being on the backside of everything has been a challenge for me. So challenging my mind and my creativity because you know, this is a little bit outside of my normal wheelhouse of things that I do. So it has been fun for me to challenge myself to figure out, okay, how can I make them look good? As a plus size woman, I want to make sure that
Right.
I highlight them in their best light. I never want us to look sloppy or just uncomfortable like that. Why do we look uncomfortable doing that? I want us to make sure that we look well in everything that we do. So
Mhm.
that's just been
Okay.
me.
Okay. All right. Well, um, you're also the sweet treat vendor.
I am.
Baby,
Let's
let
talk
me
I
tell
about it.
you.
am.
Hold on. Let's just say this. So we're back to the basics. I always say we're global.
Mhm.
But for real, we do span states. So Tamika is Texas based.
Okay.
We have two team members that are Indiana based. We have three team members that are Virginia based, one Maryland based. Um, we're here in Atlanta. We have a Vegas and LA based affiliate. So we're all over the place. But baby, when I tell you, she will box up some banana pudding cookies, some peach cobbler cookies, some Biscoff cookies, some brownies, some cakes with all this stuff on it. And really, when I tell you we full figure flings, oh, for real, we get down, we eat. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You know I'm gonna need some of them banana pudding cookies. Okay, I'm gonna need that.
Yes.
We will ship them, and they will be fresh when they get to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that in my life. I'm just letting you know right now. I'm putting my order in right now. I'm gonna need that right now.
No problem.
All
Heavenly
right.
Desserts is always there to please. Listen, I tell people if you don't have an experience eating heavenly desserts, something is wrong. Call me. I might have been sick. Call me.
Okay. All right. But we do have the trailer for Full Figure Fling. So let's take a look at the trailer. I love the trailer. I just love this everything about this project. I can't wait for the full thing. But yeah, I can't wait. But let's have a look at the trailer.
In an industry built on image,
dark-skinned women, especially men, get overlooked. It's always about light skin, but it's like I'm always fighting this uphill battle just to be seen and valued.
Two plus-size models,
Positivity, but then they're stuck on this mindset of what is the right kind of plus size.
You know what, Lauren? I'm light-skinned.
Yeah.
When you factor in my shape, it erases and debunks any type of privilege they think I might have.
take a fearless stand against their fashion agency's colorist agenda.
Beauty has no shape nor shade, and division has no place in our community.
But a long-buried love triangle threatening to unravel their hard-won sisterhood.
I've been thinking about how everything been going down recently, and I blamed you. I was wrong and know that I regret that. But there's something else you need to know.
Who the hell is this nigga in my lady house?
Raw, rebellious,
It's me. Where are you?
Don't you feel safe with me?
and unapologetically bold.
Damn.
Sean's done with me. Sean's done with me. I don't know what to do.
Full Figured Flings is a fierce, emotional ride through betrayal, identity, and the high cost of truth.
Yes, honey. Yes. I love it. So this project is this inspired by your experience? Because I have similar experiences about being a full figured model, and I've had some negative experiences, and I really had to work extra hard for me to have the respect that I have now. So
yeah, and I had to come out the glasses for this one. Short as possible. So first and foremost, my journey realistically began in the world of theater and opera. And so a lot of people don't know that, right? So I have to make sure that people understand, just because you just seeing me now in this indie space, I've been out here for a long time.
mm-hmm.
And in that space, talent and endurance are everything, right? So I've always been large. I've always been the largest child in the room, the largest gymnast at 5 years old when I was like 100 pounds, and all the little white girls in there with me were like 35 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
But when I first stepped into runway modeling, another plus size model looked at me and said, "You're knock-kneed. So I think you need to stick to hosting shows instead," because according to them, I didn't have the right walk. So for me, I was like, okay, she's been doing this for a while. I'm going to host the show. But me being Lily Mae, you're not about to play me and tell me what I can't do, because I can do anything that I want to do, because that's what Betty Lou and Bo Jones, my mom and daddy, told me.
Okay.
So with my brand entrance, I chose to walk the runway. And that moment changed everything. From then on, I started getting booked for one-way shows. And that was the first time I said, enough with the sidelines. And so that was the point when I said that it's time for plus size women to own the damn spotlight.
Thank you.
And we have, and we are. And realistically, that's why so many people are becoming cosmetically manufactured to be curvy, because truthfully speaking, they want to be plus size, but they don't want all of the love handles and the fupas. They don't want all of that.
Mm-hmm.
They want an image
right.
of fluffy. They don't want the real deal. But baby, I'm here to show you that the real deal is authentically and unapologetically wanted. And a whole lot of us got the DMs to prove it.
Yes. Oh, boy, what you saying? You ain't, girl, you said that. You said that. And it's coming to the point now where the natural bodies are more desired. Like, you know, they can, it really is. Mm-hmm. You know, things that I used to be self-conscious about, you know, like my stomach and stuff, man. And they look, girl. They
listen, girl. Well, you know, and you know what? and this is something that I'm gonna eventually work on, is that we have to incorporate the men, and that's kind of, we did that in this film to a degree. The men that unapologetically, authentically hold on to that, right? Oh yeah, because part two, no, this is hard. This is hard to talk to you about Full Figure Flings 1, because we're almost done with Full Figure Flings 2. Oh my God. And you know, we just shot 1 in April, May, and June, and we almost done with 2. That's how passion filled, and the cast size doubled for Full Figure Flings Part 2, because people are coming in here from all over just to be a part of this film. And it's not just full figure women that are embracing this film. Right. And that's another thing. I'm tired of us being separate. Yep. We have to be, because we have to be, and we have to set the tone for the little girls. The little girls, that little girl that was 100 pounds in gymnastics. They have to see us. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And you saw our baby. You saw our little baby. What? Yes. So they have to see us, but I just hate that it has to be separate. I hate that there has to be plus size models. We are all models. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that I noticed, like, because I'm runway model, I have to work. My walk, everything has to be so on point. When the little skinny girl who can't even walk in her heels, she could get selected before me just because of her size. But I'm out here running and killing it. You know what I'm saying? And that's still a problem for me. That is something. So I know that I have to always be on point just because of my size. You know, I've gone to model calls, and they're like, well, you know, you can't, we want heels. You can't walk in wedges. I was like, I didn't bring wedges. What is you talking about? I walk in heels. I'm like, what is you talking about? What? Girl, yeah, this is what, so you just assume that I can't walk in heels. Baby, this 52-inch weight, baby, I don't think they done seen you. Huh? And I don't think they done seen them thighs. No, they didn't. Baby, listen. Girl, I was like, okay. And then when I walked, they was like, I've never seen a plus size model walk the way you do. You know, I didn't even do the show. I didn't even do the show. And I did. The only reason why I didn't leave when they said that, because I needed them to see my walk. And then I left. I didn't even do the show. But that's the kind of things that we still have to deal with as plus size models. You know, we're still dealing with it. But, you know, we are more, you know, we're more, they have come around quite a bit. True. They have, but yeah, we still have that. We still have to, deal with that. But how has this affected your creativity at all? Girl, no, if anything, so listen. Full Figure Flings is it's not even the tip of the iceberg of what we got coming down the pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Because what a lot of people don't know is most people see me, just like you met me in media and film.
Mm-hmm.
But people don't know I have a whole career by day that requires me to speak the same language I speak, but I speak it in front of people that look nothing like me.
Mm.
And I sit in rooms with people that look nothing like me. And I work on the side of the aisle with people that don't look anything like me. So what happens is when I'm creating, I love that I come on your platform and I'm talking about film and entertainment, but the underlying motivation for it is so that I can help our people understand that everything is political and that corporate America runs these United States. And that because I'm on that side by day, I speak all the languages that I need to speak to get what I need. So while you are embracing these investors and these distributors who are exploiting you and not even giving you your just due from your projects, we're going to continue to put this thing together piece by piece and not try to push out a whole lot of stuff, because we know that if we allow you to get any access to the rights of what we're producing, it then becomes your story and not
our story. Absolutely. 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 So now that takes me back to basics. Because again, I've been doing my research. I'm on the website and everything, and I see that there's several projects. Do you have any other projects coming up with for Back to Basics?
So Vows and Vendettas is already out on Prime Video, and that is you definitely have to see that. It's like a rom-com, but it's one of those black love stories that don't have a whole lot of foolishness in it. Like, you ain't gonna see no foolishness. There's not one sex scene in it. None of that. Like, we didn't, with that particular film, shout out to Naomi. She is our primary director for all the projects, no matter who writes it. Like, I'm writing and producing, but she directs what I write, right? But she wrote that and directed. I produced it, and that particular project set the tone for so much for Back to the Basics, because with that project, we realized you ain't got to have no butt naked hoes and everything for people to love it. And it was just so sexy. Like, all of us were sexy. Our movements were sexy. Our attitudes were sexy. The men were men, right? There were all men. You know what I'm saying? They weren't but they were men. They were those old school men. They were chivalrous men, right?
They were gentlemen.
Yes. One of the other things we produced is Big V from Nappy Roots. We produced a documentary for him, and that is behind the scenes being developed right now into an episodic. So the trailer is out for that. We are on Therapy is in the background. Now, the client pilot presentation is on our YouTube channel, but we created a full feature called On Therapy, and that is in post-production. But what happened for real, Figured Flings triggered everybody on the team's interest. And hubby was like, I gotta table this, because he's in the middle of editing it. He was like, yo, I got a table that we got to start shooting this like right now. That's really what happened. So honestly, we probably in 2026 will be dropping. We probably will drop 2, but Figured Flings 1, and Tammy, you already are invited. So I don't know if you are modeling or anything on September 13th. We're doing a private screening. Figured Flings 1 is really actually done. And we're going to be doing 2 focus groups on September 13th at 4 p.m. and at 8 p.m. It's a private.
I can do 8 p.m.
Yeah, okay, 8 p.m. Perfect.
I can do 8 p.m.
All right. And so whoever is watching this, if you reach out to Tammy and you tell her you heard us talk about the private screening, you just might get selected to come to the screening and be a part of the focus group. And so we're gonna do a focus group. And basically what the focus group is gonna do, it's gonna tell us, you're going to rate the film in different categories. You're going to get a card. You're going to rate it. You're going to tell us what you like, what you didn't like. How did you feel about the music? What was the sound like? What was the quality like? What was the acting like? Who was your favorite actor, actress? We want all of this, because this is the thing. What I notice is that a lot of independent filmmakers are just so quick to put stuff out. A lot of stuff that I only watch it because I know the director, or I know
the people in it.
But when I'm watching it, I'm like, yo, I can't hear you. I got my TV on 65. I still can't hear you. Or I hear you on 65, but then when the other person on the screen talks, I got to turn it down to 20. I can't watch this. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Me too. It's a lot of those.
Yeah. So we want to support this.
You want to support your people. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You're like, oh, come on, y'all. Come on.
Yes. And we also, we do have, and the crazy thing is, when this sponsor that we have acquired just out of pure belief in the project, when that is released, and what I will try to do is, once it's made public knowledge, I'll try to give it over to you so you can post it when we all post it, so you'll have that exclusive. But Tammy, the fact that this type of enterprise has supported and openly granted Full Figure Flings the opportunity to invade their establishment, it behooves. Like, when I told the team that this happened, they were just like, what? How? I've never seen a place like that embrace a film. What?
It's time.
With no names.
It's time. It's time.
Hello.
That's it. That's the only thing you can say, that it's time. It's time for all of the, like you said, the colorism, the ageism, the sizeism, all of that. It's time for that to be exposed.
Yes.
It's time for us to be looked at in a different light. We are not to be looked at in this category of plus, or, yes, we are full figured, but you're not going to separate me from everybody else. I'm not from another planet, baby. You know what I'm saying? And again, the fact that you portray us in such a normal, we just beautiful women living life.
Yes.
And that we got the same problem. We got men fighting over us, and they, we all, everything that the little ones got going on, we do too. And it's not, and don't be surprised when you see it. The fact that people are surprised when it's this, portrayed on film bothers me. I was looking at a movie, and the description of the movie was a plus size woman, blah, 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 blah. But why you had to say she was plus size? I watched the movie didn't have nothing to do with her size. So why you had to put in the description of the movie that this was about a plus size woman doing that? I don't want to say too much because I don't want people to know what movie I'm talking about. But that hit me. I'm like, why is everything so, why are we so confined to this one little section? When we out here, the majority of the women out there look like us. The ones that spend the money look like us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, but y'all are inspirational. Y'all, this was, when I saw this, I got so excited. I got so excited. So, but let us know everything. You too, you, Tamika, how can we find you? How can we buy these banana pudding cookies? All of that, and the brownies, how can we order those? Let us know where we can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, Heavenly Desserts HTX, and then our website is listed on there. It's through our Square site, so you can order through there, and we do shipping. And so The peach cobbler cookie actually is leaving at the end of September. So it's seasonal. It's seasonal. Some of my ingredients are seasonal. So I kind of learned the hard way, but it's okay. And it'll be back about
Just the big
February,
one.
March.
Just the big one.
Oh Lord. Okay, I got to get some of those too. So now I'm placing the order for the peach cobbler cookies as well. Okay.
I've been adding new ones, real often. So, but yeah, you can find us Instagram, Heavenly Desserts HTX, and it has a link to our website on there for you to be able to order.
Okay.
But come follow, like us, follow us. You'll love it.
Absolutely. And Lily, how can we find you? Find your projects, and if we are interested in working with you, how can we?
Look, it's simple. All you have to do is go over to www.b2bpmg.com, send a message, or just hit me up. We respond to DMs. We respond to, we not like that. Like, we really are purpose over popularity. So if you down to work and you really down with the purpose, because I'm trying to tell you, if you just want to be seen, don't come talk to me, because I'm going to bust your chops. I'm just letting you know. Like, I'm very direct. I'm very straightforward. And if you want to be seen, this is not the platform for you. Shut up, Sammy.
Oh man, this was so awesome. Time went by so fast. I'm gonna have you back when you guys premiere. Absolutely. And I will definitely see you September 13th. I'm gonna be there for the focus group and everything. So I am so excited. Thank you again so much, both of you. I appreciate you, and I'll be talking to you. I'm gonna hit you up later on. All right.
Bye.
All right. Thank you all so much for tuning in to another episode of The Curve Effect. Remember, ladies, you all are fearfully and wonderfully made. Don't let anybody ever make you think anything different. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.